All right. Hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, this is Jim, that's Louisiana, the Backwoods branch, coming back at you, week in, week out, in season, out of season. Okay, preaching the downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great and uprising of the Lord's hopefully elect. All right, these last seconds, days, and time. Preaching the three lyrics that are found in Revelations, the 14th chapter, which is to fear Yahweh while Yahweh shot. And through fear, you will now receive that corruption. If you do, take that corruption, the MOTB, you will face the third lyric, which is thermonuclear fire, thus saith the Holy Bible. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hawakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the Lord's hopefully elect, who continuously push this gospel throughout the whole planet Earth in these last days. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. All right. Just coming off the blessed Shabbat. All right. Right back at it. And what we're going into is something that has to be and will be pushed. Okay. Beginning with Great Millstone. This is something that will be pushed. The bloody truth. Okay. Guillotines. Being beheaded. You better know what you signed up for. Because coming into this ministry, you learn that you're an Israelite. That's all sweet and good. You learn that you're the Lord's people. Okay? When you get into these scriptures, and our elder Pastor Hall always said this, when younger brothers come into this thing, get into it. This is about you. Get into this thing. And when you get into it, you find out that you can possibly be beheaded, okay, by apparatus, okay, and you can lose your life. That's the business side of it. Catching hell is a part of the ministry. And it's the ultimate part of it right here. Okay? So after this, but it's being beheaded. Okay? Salvation is there for you. But you gotta go through that what is that straight, that wide path, okay? That pure hell to get to that point. To be upon your house shine chapter. Right?
In order for the get back what you're saying, that you gotta go through that narrow path.
Mm-hmm.
To get to the broad, because when you get to the broad is the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
So that narrow path is where you're going to go through what? Your trial and tribulations.
Because you read about Yahushua setting crowns upon the men of the Lord. But this is how you get that crown right here. For certain of us. All right? Bring out what you got there, Paul.
All right, this second Ezra, chapter 7, verse 2. And he said unto me, Up, Ezra, and hear the words that I come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The seat is set in a wide place that might be deep and great.
Well,
let's talk about the kingdom of heaven. All right, wide and deep, blessings overtaking you.
Yes.
All right, Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14. That's that wide and deep. Right, that's that wide and deep place. Okay. But
like God said, what I go to prepare a place for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I am, you may be also. I go to prepare, I would say, many mansions, many planets. Okay, it's just wide. It's wide. It's out there, man.
Never ended.
It's never ended. It just keeps going, and going.
Blessings shall overtake thee, man. All right.
Go ahead.
And it's written, verse 4. But the entrance where the narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to lock upon it and rule it if he went not through the narrow? And how could he come through the broad?
Yeah.
Okay? And that's talking about you can't get to the kingdom of heaven unless you go through hell. Narrow, that's like a river. All right, to get to the broad and that deep sea, all right, you have to go through tribulation, terror, dire straits, okay? And ultimately, you might have to get beheaded, okay?
Yeah.
That you can't go to the wide and the deep and the great unless you go through these narrow corridors, which is full of
like a maze.
Yeah, which is full of dire straits. All right, you beat one tribulation and another tribulation is next right after that. Right after you. Yeah, wait over that. you don't mind.
Yeah, whatever Jacob's going through, the next obstacle is sitting there waiting.
Yes.
You got brothers who may get in that mindset where you're catching hell from this angle right here. So when this is off the table, you got a free ride right now. No, the Lord got something else waiting for you, man. Bible says, when you shall come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for temptation. This is the hour of temptation which we're really ultimately going into. Either you're going to receive that karama, or you're going to be beheaded. That's what it's coming down to. All right? Go ahead, Lord.
Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to the continuing faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that goes hand in hand with that narrow corridor, that narrow river. All right, that entrance to the kingdom of heaven. All right, the entrance to the kingdom of heaven that we just read in 2 Ezra, 7th chapter, is talking about tribulation. For you to get to the kingdom of heaven, you got to prepare your heart for tribulation. You got to prepare your heart for your whole biological family getting put to death. Mm-hmm. You got to prepare for it for your ass getting put to death or getting tortured in a concentration camp. Can be some concentration.
Yes.
All right. You gotta prepare the gulag. Yes. The narrow corridor represents all of America coming against you, deeming you a domestic T. All right? And everybody you know looking up on you as if you are offscoring of the nations, what goes in the trash when you go in that word offscoring in the scriptures. Okay? And people looking at you as if you're the filth of the earth. Okay? And you standing stiffly for the testimony of Hamashiach Yahushua. And the ultimate thing is torture and the guillotine. Yeah. That's that narrow corridor. You may have to go, not every brother, but a lot of brothers, a number of brothers will have to go through concentration camps and torture and guillotines. Mm-hmm. And if you're not ready to go through that, you're not fit for the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, you can go and sign off. You can go and sign off. Yes, as I said earlier, this has to be pushed, and it will continuously be pushed until that date.
Yes.
All right. This is the definition. I'm gonna read something on that word guillotine. All right, and you can go look it up. This is on Wikipedia. It says a guillotine. A guillotine is an apparatus designed for efficiently carrying out executions by beheading. The device consists of a tall, upright frame with a weighted and angled blade suspended at the top. Ooh. Did you hear that? Mm-hmm. It's a top. Let me get it. Let me show you. What? Let me show you. Oh, that's that prophecy right there. It said North Korea warns U.S. as border moves reported. But this is the guillotine right here. This is what I read. It's tall with that blade at the top that's angled. Okay? It's on an angle. It's on a slanted angle. All right? You see that? Okay? All right? So it says, read it again. A guillotine is an apparatus designed for efficiently carrying out executions by beheading. And let me say this. I think it was like during Obama, that monkey Obama. during this time, I think he said it was like U.S. they had got over 30,000 guillotines over here in America, whatever.
Yeah.
I remember I remember. We got it. Okay.
And Trump pushed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right. It's all been set up for this for Nero, Donald J. Trump to get back in office and bring forth his prophecy right here, man. Because we're in that time, the 70 AD on steroids. All right? It says, the device consists of a tall, which I just showed you, upright frame with a weighted and angled blade. Okay? Suspended at the top. That's that slanted blade. The blade is slanted at the top. Okay, so when it releases, it comes down, like I say, and officially separates the head from the body. All right, it's gonna say it. It says the condemned person, who? A person who is of the Lord's elect, okay, who's been persecuted. For y'all brothers, like what?
I want to read what he brought out in BLT in the blue letter.
Hold on, I got you. You got it. It says the condemned person, the one that's been persecuted, okay, is secured with a pillar at the bottom of the frame. That's the thing that holds the bottom of the neck in place so it doesn't move. Okay, and the top of it also.
Because when you separate that from the body, what it does, your body gonna fall.
Yeah.
It's
gonna take it along. It says the condemned person is secured with a pillar at the bottom of the frame, holding the position of the neck directly below the blade. Watch this. The blade is then released, swiftly and forcefully decapitating the victim with a single clean pass. Just one strike on the head, okay, on the back of that neck, and then it's over with.
I think, my personal opinion, through listening to Esau's science, I think that's a clean death because your nerves,
yes,
they control your feeling of pain.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's
instantaneous. Soon as that blade come down, you going to steer.
Yeah.
All right. But we know how the Lord get down. He gonna have mercy on the servants, you know. But this one thing is for sure, and two things for certain. If you scared of death, you're not fit for this thing of ours.
Yes.
Elder Gabar always say this thing of ours. We've been saying it for years. Mm-hmm. If you scared to get persecuted, tortured, or put to death, this isn't for you. If you're mesmerized by men's intellect, the way they deal with controversy when it comes to so-called white man, you think it looks cool. You never heard what the dude said on Malcolm X. I never heard a man talk to white folk like that. And that's what you mesmerize at. This is not for you. You have to be found faithful unto death. And a great number of us, we don't know who we are. All right? So when you come to this altar, you have to prepare yourself for what this tool this brother just read.
Yeah.
This tool, this slanted blade, is for a number of the Lord's servants. What it say, Paul had a lot of things that he must suffer for.
Yeah.
All right? And what does Paul ultimately have to suffer?
Yeah.
A blade to his fucking spinal column. And if your mind not on that type of time, this is not for you. If your mind on some other shit, you think it look cool, it's a fad like the Black Panthers, all right? You never heard black people talk to white folk like that. This is not for you, man. We are here to teach this truth even if it kills us, all right? And a part of this truth is brothers going to the fucking guillotine, man.
Yeah.
All right? That's a great part of this truth. That's one of the centerpieces of prophecy. Those that were found stood so stiffly for the testimony. He said, when Ezra said that and commended those, man, he was like, yeah, man.
You see it.
These are the ones that stood so stiffly.
Yeah.
That means they were found faithful unto death.
Well, John saw.
Or they said, fuck it. I'm not getting this corral. I'm gonna just take my chances with the Lord and let him feed and give and take care of my necessities.
Because what you gotta realize is the Quran, the MOTB, is the centerpiece of prophecy. So what goes along with that? Okay? Beheadings.
Beheading. If you don't take that centerpiece of prophecy, your rejection of it, what comes with that territory, is getting your fucking medulla decapitated from your larboard vertebrae. That's what they call it, right? They call it your lumbar vertebrae. That's from right up here to your back end to your vertebral, your C3, C1, and they cut the shit up fucking off.
Well, like when you watch that movie Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, the Edomite, he was going around killing, having sex with them women, and then beating them to death. And what was the detective saying? It's the same thing happening over and over. Or cerebral hematoma. That means beat her head in.
Yes, brother. Yes.
Okay, that's what it is. So what the brothers alluding to, when you read Revelation 20 and 4, it speaks about, you're going to get that in the latter part of this video, it speaks about John says saw souls. Okay, souls can be a couple, it can be a few, it can be several,
it can be a million.
Okay,
it could be millions, brother.
It could be millions. But I'm just saying that because in every great millstone camp, every city, all right, it can be 2 or 3 brothers. It's going to be that this is going to happen to.
All right, you got the 144,000.
Yeah.
We all know all of the 144,000 is not going to get beheaded.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but then you got the 1/3. All right, helps, women, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
All right, so that's millions, right?
Yeah.
So you can have a lot of brothers in the 1/3 that it helps, but for the most part, in that 144, where you got brothers out here prophesying, all right, it's the Lord deal with numbers. It's the way he say, a number kept for them to get beheaded for the testimony of Mashiach Yahushua. All right, so for you to come and you're thriving to be in that first fruit, all right, that first number that go into the kingdom of heaven, it say in the book of Thessalonians, First Thessalonians, the first chapter, that the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Hey, a great number of them are going to be brothers that got beheaded in the tribulation. Okay? And we don't know if we are them.
We don't know.
We don't know. So when you sign up to go serve Yahweh by Shimon Shai, that's why it's written, you got to count the cost. Let me get that scripture.
Hold on, I got you. Let me finish it off.
Hold up. The elder on here. Elder Yashimon. Yahweh Shimon Shai. And Yahweh Shimon Shai brought the thumb for everybody tuning in.
Yeah. It says, it's back to that definition of guillotine. It says the blade is then released swiftly and forcefully. Did you hear that? Now let me say this too, because we've been doing videos on this. Okay, even Elder Pastor Ball stated this, and we know this for a fact that they don't actually have to have a person actually there to pull that lever down and release it right now. With the technology this man has right now, this can be electronically done by the push of a button. With nobody in the fucking room. Nobody's available in the room. Electronically, that guillotine can move, okay, with wheels on it, and come over there with a condemned person, is stationed at, okay, and do his job. All right? Just to add on to that, it says, the blade is then released swiftly and forcefully, decapitated the victim with a single clean pass. Then the head falls into a basket or other receptacle below.
Oh, I thought about it. It don't go to your lumbar vertebrae. This is your thoracic vertebrae.
It just go to.
It go from your cerebral
hematoma.
From your
back of your neck.
Look at your spinal cord. It goes up to your brain. So it's from your C5 or something like that to your thoracic. The lumbar is a little bit lower. All right, so the cavitation is from your thoracic to your brain.
That's what that vote call it. What they call it? Some say trachea. Some say trachea.
That's
right there.
Yeah.
But see, that's how they got it set up like this. Why when we read the definition, it said that basket is already there. So when that blade is released, bam, here's a roll. So for brothers who in the ministry, hey, the time is coming to where you're gonna walk in. If it's that case, you're speaking as a man, to where your brother's already been decapitated, and they got his body already back there with his head separated from it, and you looking at it and seeing, and you finna be next. This is it right here, man. This is what we're reading.
You said it Thessalonians 5.
And we talk about this not just on videos, but amongst each other. That this is a very, very strong possibility that this can happen to me, this brother, and certain other brothers throughout the great millstone. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Luke 14 and 28. For you know what? Let's start at 27. And whosoever do not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Break it down.
So what happened when he died? He had people called him Beelzebub. People cursed him. Wine bibber. Said all manner of wickedness against him, right? But what did he do? Our great king, he's that standard. No matter what was brought against him, he stayed on the mission. And he didn't go off to the right or to the left. All right? So carry your cross means to do what? Be persecuted, go through tribulation, and stay untainted, unblemished, and unspotted from the world. Okay? That's what carrying your cross goes into. Carrying your cross means holding to the faith. Okay? And whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you intending to build a tower, sitting not down first and count the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it?
Man,
so you're going to come to this thing of ours. One of the costs is you can get put to death. You get your head cut off your body. You get decapitated because that's a part of prophecy. Okay? The prophets will put down. Our great king prophesied in Matthew 23rd chapter that you killed the prophets. That's a lot of a prophet. The testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So we're coming in a lot of the men before us, aforetime. They were put down for what they believed in and what they taught. So that, hey, we live in these modern times. These times we're living in are more treacherous and more wicked than the times that the men of old lived in. All right?
These be the days of evil.
These are the days of evil. Be circumspect for the days of evil. These are the days of evil. Now back then it was the days of evil, but it ain't nothing like today. It's nothing compared.
This day should be unlike none other.
Like none other. If our Lord didn't intervene, no flesh would be saved. All right? So when you read about all those prophecies like that, it's talking about the times we're living in now. You got to count the cost. Now, once you get your mind prepared, all right, my child can die who I love dearly. In fact, my child can become my enemy. All right? You know, I might have a brother that I'm laboring with. He might fall weak and get me offered up to death.
Yeah.
All right?
This is the scripture.
Yes. You have to be preparing your mind. This is a mental warfare. It's not physical. All right? Now, the scriptures do say prepare your body. You know, Paul say physical.
Yeah, the body on the
profit a little. But look, that
little is all you may need.
That's all you might need to get over the hump. Your brother always bring that out, brother. This brother here always bring it out. The little is what you might need to get over the hump. Okay? Because if you're a pilgrim, what do pilgrims have to do? They have to be physical.
Yeah.
They have to go to and fro. All right? You can't be just in this motherfucker morbidly obese. You know, I've been working on it. His brother been rebuking me about it. All right? You can't be morbidly obese talking about you're going to be a pilgrim in the earth. They don't go hand in hand. Pilgrims got to do what? Move around. They got to be in some type of shape. You don't got to be in Olympic shape, but you got to be in some type of fucking shape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's that little bit of shape to get you over the hump.
Get you over the hump. Your mind might be strong as fuck, mentally prepared. You ready to go to guillotine with a smile. Asking this devil, man, what's taking you so long, man? What we lollygagging about, man? Come on. You gonna free me? You gonna free me for this body of death? All right? But if the Lord don't have that fit for you to get your head beheaded, then you gotta be ready to move around, go about to and fro. Yeah. You gotta be in some type of shape. Because see, you can't go to Walmart.
You can't go. And everything. Come on.
You can't go to Kroger's. Yeah. So you gotta be ready to move to it. And look, the Great Red Dragon, his military is gonna be coming after you. You gotta be in some type of shape to move around. Yeah, some brother did a beautiful video. I seen it last year, and he said he had a dream that he bumped into El Tahar. El Tahar had El Apostle Tahar had gangrene on his feet. His feet was fucked up. Yeah. But his spirit was strong, and he was like, we gotta move around. I don't remember what brother did that video, But still, when brothers do videos like that and the Lord give them the type of dreams, that's the type of shit that's gonna fucking happen.
Acts 2:17. Hey, what you saying? Like with that physical being in physical shape, having those physical capabilities, you often, you travel because that word pilgrim goes to being a noun. It's one that is a person, place, or a thing. Something that's always on the move. We always bring this up, the move of the book of Eli. Jake, that guy was on the move constantly. Constantly.
Giselle, he had to be on shape.
Yeah.
He was steady going from city to city, and for him to walk all these long ass pilgrimages, he had to be in shape.
And then the girl who came with him said, "What we gonna eat? We ain't nothing to do. What we gonna eat?" He took that bow and arrow and he shot it one shot in the air and killed that big ass.
You know in that movie, he was literally blind, right?
Yeah.
I had to Google this shit. On the movie, the whole time, he was blind.
We see he had to do it. We had the Lord
had to be with him.
The Lord, he was with him.
The Lord had to be with him. On that movie, when you look at the book of Eli, the narrator, the author tells you that he was blind. Google it. Don't take my word for it. He was blind the whole fucking movie.
Let me read this real quick, now. This 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 10. Start here. It says, "But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, patience." Verse 11, "Persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, and Lystra. What persecutions I endured, but out of them all, the Lord delivered me." Verse 12, "Yea, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecution." And let me say this too. We went and watched the movie as a camp. Okay? We went and watch this movie right here. All right, we did a video on it. Gotta keep bringing it out, man. We went and watched this video right here. Okay? It came out on October, what that was, the 23rd and the 25th. If it's still up, you brothers can go check it out, man. Real documentary. And on that movie, okay, documentary, hey, we say this as a camp. Hey, they got us. They own to us. Okay? They went through the whole line of everything, man.
There's no way you can look at that movie and don't know that they own to you.
That's right, man. Period.
But the elders told us that years ago.
Years ago.
But with that movie, it's a confirmation.
More confirmation, man.
That you know that the Lord is dealing with the elders. Elder apostles of great millstone.
That's right, bro.
Yeah. I want to bag with that precept.
Go ahead, bro.
2 Timothy 4:17. "Notwithstanding, the Lord stood with me and strengthened me, that by me the preaching might be fully known, and that all the Gentiles might hear, that and I was delivered out of the mouth of the lion." Now, you just about the scripture about him being delivered out of Iconium, Lystra, Antioch. All right, that's talking about him getting delivered. That goes in the Acts 19 chapter. Look up the history and read about Acts 19 chapter. That was him getting delivered. He didn't even name that.
Yeah, he didn't name nothing.
That was him getting delivered out of Ephesus. So everywhere he went,
he was catching
tribulation was coming against him. That's 4 different places, right? Lycium, Antioch, Iconium, and what was the last one? The last one, Lystra,
Iconium, and goddamn, I just read it. And
Antioch. All right, they don't have nothing to do with Ephesus,
right?
And Ephesus in 2 Timothy the 4th chapter, the 17th verse, he's talking about how he got delivered when they had that riot in Ephesus. So wherever he went, people was trying to kill him, man. Yeah. Riots broke out. All right, how much more? And that's the early church. And most of the people that you read about, those great figures in the early church, got killed. Okay, how much more in this modern day church? The demons and imps that inhabited the people of those times are inhabiting the people of these times. But guess what? Well, 2 Timothy the 3rd chapter, in the last day perilous times shall come, and it goes into that word fierce, savage. Fierce goes into savage. They're gonna come down on us worse than they came down on Paul in the early church.
Oh, let me get that.
All right, and they're gonna decapitate us, torture us, so on and so forth. That's why Ezra say He commended those that stood so stiffly. So you got to know what you're signing up for, man. It might be your lot to go in a concentration camp and get tortured or beheaded. And if you ain't ready for that, we got to, hey, this truth is nothing but redundancy.
Mm-hmm.
Saying the same thing week in and week out. You know, you might touch on different topics, but hey, all hell's gonna break loose. The end of times coming in with lamentation, mourning, and woe. And you gotta tell the people that do listen, those elect men, what you gotta prepare your heart for. And the ultimate thing, you gotta be ready to die. You gotta be ready to die for the testimony of your house shot and for your, and it's nothing greater than a man can do than give up his life for his friend, man.
Yeah. Real quick, one precept to back you up. It's 2 Ezra chapter 13 and verse 16. For as I conceive in my understanding, this is Ezra now, okay, getting the knowledge, okay, from the angel to his best abilities. Woe unto them that shall be left in those days. And much more woe unto them that are not left behind. All right? So the men of the Lord are going to go through pure hell to get into the kingdom of heaven. That's in the what it is, Revelation. These are data that came out of great tribulation. Mm-hmm. All right? Jacob's going to go through pure hell. This ain't going to be no easy cakewalk. If you think what you're going through now is hell, or what you want to call hell, is, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, because our brothers go through things differently, it's nothing compared to what's coming in these coming days. But we have the faith, okay, and the patience to make it out of this thing, man, to believe in this. It's all coming down to whether you believe in this or not. Period. If you don't believe in it, like we said in the video, or know what you signed up for, if you don't believe in it, just sign off, man. And if you sign off and you know the truth, the Lord will mess you up even more.
Another thing.
But the Bible says you're going to be beat with men stripes.
You're going to be beat with men stripes. And another thing, you sign up for these things, you got to do what the men before you, the format they laid before us, you got to follow that format.
What is in the scripture?
1 Corinthians 3, somebody get that for me. Start at verse 9. Gotcha. 1 Corinthians 3 and 9, Salaki. You can't do it your own way. All right? The Lord raised up a church for the church to be together and dwell together on one spirit. You can't come in this thing of ours and say, I'm going to do it my way. All right? You're going to get fucked over. You're going to get fucked over. All right? Bring it out, brother.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 9. I cannot get that one where it says, continue in these things which thou hast been talking.
Beautiful.
1 Corinthians 3 and 9. It says, for we are laborers together with Yahweh Yahushua.
Come on.
Ye are Yahweh Yahushua's husbandry.
All right, when you're a husbandry, for you to become a husband, somebody got to teach you how to tend to the vineyard. You don't just grow up learning how to till the ground and sow seeds, the season you're supposed to do it. Somebody taught you how to do that. Okay? You can't put your spin on it. You got to do it, like you got a brother in the Chicago camp, the name of his tag is GMS Teach What You Were Taught. You got to do it how you was taught to you. You can't put your spin on it. Bring it out, brother.
It says, ye are Yahweh Yahushua's building.
Come on.
Verse 10. According to the grace of Yahweh Yahushua, which is given unto me, a wise master builder.
We wise master builders. All right? The Lord has taught us how to build a spiritual house. All right? He also likened us to his husbandry. He told us how to tend to the vineyard. All right? He raised up, he said, your teachers should not be put in the corner anymore. But what did he tell us? He gave us teachers. He gave us teachers.
Jeremiah 15:3.
Yes, right.
Lord, how shall I say, I will give you pastors according to my heart.
All right, so those teachers, those pastors teach us how to conduct ourselves and how to build up the church. We got to follow, just going to get into it, the blueprint that they laid down for us. You get outside of that means you establish your own righteousness. You're not fit for the kingdom.
Hey, if I can say something real quick, brother, exactly what you're saying, that's the spirit. Because the video that you asked about, the apostle of Colin did, it was going into the same topic we going into right now.
I gotta see that video.
Yeah.
I gotta see that video tonight.
See that tonight.
Yeah. Bring it out.
For real. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 10. According to the grace of Yahweh Yahushua, which is given unto me, as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation.
Come on.
Yes, sir. And another buildeth thereon.
Come on.
But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon.
You can't build upon doing your own thing. Well, man, the apostle told us to do 3 videos a week. They told us to come out once a week. You know what? I think that's a bit too much. I'm gonna do it my own way.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cater to my family. Because the way I'm doing it with y'all, I don't have that much time with my biological family.
I can't do it how I want to do it.
I can't do it how that. So you know what? I'm gonna separate from you brothers. Hey, I still love you brothers, but I'm gonna go do my own thing.
Yeah.
No. Your ass gonna burn in the lake of fire.
Yeah. But that mindset, you're gonna take that MOTB.
That mindset, you fucked up. You're a reprobate. Okay? You gotta do it how the wise master builder laid down the blueprint. You gotta follow that blueprint and be circumspect how you build thereon. You gotta build it. You can't build thereon contrary to how the person that laid the foundation laid before you. You gotta be in sync with how they taught you how to do it. Carpenters learn from people that teach them carpentry. Okay? Now sometimes you can build their own. Yeah. Like the elder apostles, when they built their own, they went a little bit farther than their teachers. Certain things that was revealed to them that weren't revealed to their teachers, but it was all still in sync. All right? Guys in this final hour, they just doing some shit that's totally out of line with the spirit. Okay? It's off. All right? And that's going to get your ass, you're going to die anyway.
Yeah.
Anywhere it goes, you're going to get put to death. So if you want to get put to death, you want to get put to death by doing things the right way. Okay?
I got it, because this topic, they went into this. Because Apostle Recall, he said, like, he don't consider himself as an architect. He said, I'm an architect helper. If we work with someone that's an architect, you know, a carpenter. So like a carpenter, he said, I'm a hell of a carpenter helper.
Yeah.
I help him build that foundation.
He always
did I always tell you, man? Hey, brother, I used to tell this brother, man, when I go in the plant, you got the helper, you got the carpenter,
you got the lead man.
And you got the lead man. Man, I'm content with taking orders and do what this brother tell me to do. I'm making the same amount. I'm making good money. I'm not making what he making, but I'm making good money, and my basic necessities are taking over. I'm content with being the helper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be the fucking lead man. Yeah. I'm fucking content with being the helper. Now the job say no, you gotta come up here, you gotta up your game, cool. But I'm content with being the helper. So when you give me this is what I gotta do to make this job get fulfilled, I'm good. That's how it is with this ministry. But what you can't do is do something outside of the blueprint. And when you do something outside of the blueprint, if a seducing spirit get on you and make you think you're doing righteous, you're gonna get killed. Yeah. You gotta do what the person that brought you in taught you to do. And when you go to do something, I think it should be done this way, you bugged out. And we met some men like that.
Yes, we have.
We've met some men like that. You bugged out. Yes, I'm still in the truth. I'm still going out and teaching. I'm still doing my videos. Nah, man. Hey, you're not doing it how you were taught.
You're not doing it like
you're not teaching what you were taught.
You be on fire and be a demon at the same time.
Yes, brother, you did that video. You bugged the brother from South Africa. Managazaba. Yeah, you bugged the fuck out, man. You got a seducing spirit on. You think you're doing right when you're doing it the whole wrong way. Yeah. If you're not doing it the way the foundation was laid for you, all right, you'll still have to go to guillotine.
I was going to say that.
But you're not going to get that honorable death.
Not get the honorable death. Because Esau not going to give a shit.
Yeah.
What you say you're Israelite? I don't give
a fuck.
Okay, I know what you're teaching is off. Okay? That shit is off. I'm still going to whack you.
I'm still going to kill you.
But these guys over here at GMS, they have the 100% truth. Okay? Wholeheartedly, undoubtedly believe that. And Esau knows this. The so-called white man knows. Amalek knows this. The top elites, the rock chop, they know this. They look at the video and say, okay, them guys, they on point with everything. beginning from up top with our elders and apostles. They know this already, and they coming. They coming. The Bible says he's gonna come down with that wrath. It's gonna be something like the word has never seen.
A brother posted one of them devils went to Sakari camp and he said, "Y'all don't got no answer. I'm going to GMS."
For real?
Yes, brother. This shit had me cracking up. They say, "I'm not."
Post that, huh?
Yes, bro. I'm posted. He said, he went to Sakari. He said, "Y'all don't got no answers." He said, "Y'all are just vain jangling." You know? He said, "You know what? I'm going to Great Millstone. I'm going to Great Millstone. They got no answer." Yeah. He said, "Hey, I'm like," and shit was funny the way he was going. No, this is a crap. This is even a crap. This is it.
See, we got to see what you got to do. We watching everything. Bible said to be circumspect. We're gonna have people that's gonna come up and ask questions.
Yes.
Okay. To get Jason to do this. Watch the movie Judas and the Black Messiah. All right. They offer him offer Jake all kind of benefits to go and infiltrate the whole thing. Whatever he had with Fred Hampton.
Yeah.
And he did. Got Fred Hampton knocked off. Got him killed. At the end of it, Fred Hampton, the guy who did it, the infiltrator, he only got keys to a fucking gas station that he already had owned already. Yeah. So we want to watch out for everything, man. Looking out for everything. All right? Nothing is off the table. So, okay? Bring out the precept.
This, I got a definition. All right? Because we know, okay, Yahushua, he was the ultimate, his Yahweh gave Yahushua the blueprint.
Yeah.
So he was the ultimate, the ultimate architect.
Yeah.
All right. Along with the Al-Hali. All right. So this is the definition of architect: a person who is qualified to design buildings and to plan supervise their construction.
Yeah.
All right. So you have what? You have from the apostles, elders on down to East was what? The construction.
And you get the blueprint.
Right. Yeah, they got the blueprint.
It's already laid out.
This ministry that's already laid out. And you have what? You have men that's underneath them that's laboring, that's what? Pushing the same building structure that they built from the beginning.
You said Apostle McCall said what on the video that he rather be a
he said, "Don't call me a construction." He said he's not a carpenter. So he said, "Don't call me a carpenter." He said, "I'm a carpenter help." He said, "Now you give me what a carpenter." He said, "I can get shit done."
Yeah, and see the carpenter gonna teach him.
Yes.
When you come into a household that's being built on the foundation, okay, you got painters, all right, you got drywall finishers, all right, you got sheetrock, okay, you got guys that put the roof on, all right, guys do the paint, lay the floors and tile and everything like this. If the house is already built, all you gotta do is come in and just add to it. Don't go out trying to do your own other way. But the point is, though, Esau still gonna eat. The Lord got to set for you, for brothers in the ministry. This is your lot right here. For the face this blade that's coming down. And we gotta reiterate this. We said it before we did the video that when Donald Trump is back in office and we did videos on this, he's already went on point to say, look, I'm bringing back mass firing squads, guillotines, okay, and public executions. He wants this to be televised on a reality TV so people can see this. And on that movie that I showed you, the police state, he had a diabolical look on his face because that devil was locked up at the time. Trump was locked up at the time, and he had a certain diabolical look on his face when he took that bug shot. That bug shot was diabolical. Huh? You can see it on the rails. The hole was coming out of him. Huh? Wait till I get back in. If you thought I was nice then, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, get it.
I got something for you.
We get a couple when we close it out. Huh? Go ahead.
This definition, they went into the definition of nice. What they went into? Did it go into the etymology of it? Go ahead, what you got? Let me find it in the etymology.
All right, straight to the point. The book of Revelation, chapter 20, and verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image.
And we always got to go into that. You cannot get, you could worship the beast.
Watch it.
And his image, but don't get the Quran.
There you go.
Okay? I said, watch it.
I got that.
So you could don't get the Quran and don't get that computer technology, that digital certificate, put in your biology and anatomy, and still be off. Okay? You got Christians that say they're not getting that digital certificate even if they kill them. But guess what they still want? They want democracy in America to what? Flourish. So they're not gonna get that digital certificate that Quran, but they still gonna have that mindset of democracy and liberty coming from democracy. You still a piece of shit. Okay? And people like that, the Lord ain't dealing with. Bring it up.
I told the brother to watch it because through the family of the word is coming. Esau's going to kill the internet. If you're going to kill a technological device that can go from one end of the earth to the other, or according to Psalm 19 chapter, how much more the prophets?
Yeah.
Okay?
You're killing it because what the prophets are doing.
Mm-hmm. And let me say this. Exactly. And you're not killing the prophet because the Bible says the righteous live forevermore.
Yeah.
No such thing as...
That's an honor for a prophet.
Yes.
When you kill us, that's an honor. If we are part of that elect number, that gives us more perks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means in our retirement, we get more, our retirement check, it gets fatter and fatter if we have to give up the ghost for this ministry. All right? So when you kill a prophet, that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. We come back, we get to go and get that 2 Corinthians 5 and 11. We go get there and go embrace our king. Job well done, my servant. Yeah. They hear a job well done, my servant, before the men on earth. Yeah. So when you get your head decapitated, you go straight to the Lord and he be like,
yes,
hug you,
my servant,
give that holy kiss,
yes,
and you held it down, son. Yeah. All right? And then when you come back to the spirit realm, it's just about getting revenge. When you come back, you about getting revenge on the ones that killed you. That's an honor. You ain't hurting us, motherfucker. Salakia. Yeah. You ain't hurting us, you fucking red orangutan devil. When you whack us, that's an honor for the elect, man. They want to embrace that devil. Well, when you read that in the book of Timothy, when Paul said, I fought the course. He said, a crown is laid up for me. He was ready to go. He wasn't afraid of that blade. He was like, this is an honor. Okay? He wasn't he wasn't scared to get his head beheaded. He was worried about the people that was behind him. That was his only word.
He was about the righteous.
He was telling Timothy, this is what you do to keep the church in order. That's all he was worried about. The church staying in order. Yeah. Him getting his head beheaded, oh man, Nero, you ain't do a fucking thing. That got him off. Yeah. That turned him on. Bring it out, brother.
Hold on, before we get there. This Revelation 20 and 4, the latter part states, it says, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai.
All right, God. Hey, that's what you got to count the cost of. These are men that got killed for what they were teaching and what they were believing. If you're not ready to get your head beheaded, this is not for you. This isn't for you. Bring it out, brother.
And for the word of Yahweh.
I read some things, like some Esau say that it's a quick death. Your nerves are cut off, you don't feel the pain. But I read some other things from Esau scientists that say you feel that shit 5 minutes after you're dead.
Because if you seen it, I just seen like videos of people getting their head decapitated, their eyes still blink, their mouth still
going.
Their eyes still.
Yeah. Yeah. I done seen articles. It can either hear that, but we don't give a fuck.
It don't matter.
You know? If the Lord wants you to go through that pain, it ain't gonna so be it. Fuck it. And we got a crown of immortality waiting up for us. Okay? Bring it out, brother.
And which had not worshipped the beast.
And they have not worshipped the beast. The beast, worshiping the beast means submitting to this government system and the laws and the laws and legislation that are passed, and you start conforming to it. That's worshiping the image of the beast. You just believe in the American way, the educational industrial complex. You just hold fast on it, and you think this is the way.
It's okay for momos to join hands and to live in society.
You think it's okay to talk about gender equality and a woman is equal to a man? That's worshiping the beast. You think it's okay to bring a Christmas tree into your house and talking about this is Yahweh's birthday? That's worshiping the image of the beast. You think it's legal to go to a voting booth and vote for Caesars to rule over you that have criteria that's contrary to what the words say we should do? Pro-abortion, LGBTQU marriage, just pro everything that the Lord said we're supposed to be anti. Yeah, that's you worshiping the image of the beast.
You sign on that, but you won't sign on to the Lord's laws and commandments.
Yes.
Through his prophets. It says, neither his image, neither the seed is corrupt upon their foreheads.
All right, that digital certificate, we can't just be playing with and say what it is. All right, that digital certificate, the same thing you have to put in your animal in Louisiana, you have to have that radio frequency identification technology in your animal. My dog went to the pound. I had the money to redeem my dog, right? They told me I couldn't get my dog unless I put that digital certificate in him. Okay? So that's what's gonna happen to all facets of society. Okay? And then the next time your dog go missing, guess what you can do? Hook that certificate up to your iPhone and you can find wherever he at. That's the perk, the so-called perk they're gonna give you. But that's what the Lord told us don't get.
But see, the thing is, it's been set up throughout, like even with this, it's called an iPhone, okay? But guys, well, all right. It's a certain setting that you go on here. If I lost this thing, okay, I get this brother's iPhone over here, or this wherever another iPhone is available. It's a thing on there called Find My Phone. And I can track and see exactly where the hell that phone is. I can go get it. The shit happened to me. When we go to the gas station right here, get that water, whatever like this. I came to the mailbox, left the gas station, came to the mailbox, got the mail out, looking at the mail, left the phone inside the mailbox and closed it back up. And I thought somebody had stolen up there at the gas station. When they got another phone, guess what it said it was at? It directed me right there to this address right here.
That's it.
It's all tracking. It's all through gradualism. So what the brother you alluding to, when if you're gonna find a goddamn phone, it's steadily increasing to where, look, we can find a goddamn dog or a cat or whatever like this. Now it's gonna be to the point where, look, we know where the humans are at all times. Total control.
And look, and what do we know? We're not ignorant. Let me bring this precept on real fast.
Yeah, get a couple.
I got a definition of nice.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Let me bring out this precept. Let's go hand in hand what you were saying, bro. All right, this 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan shall get an advantage of us, and the spiritual demon Satan inhabits the physical nation. All right, and that's the so-called white man, who you know as Anglo-Saxons, Europeans. Okay, that's who the spiritual demon Satan inhabits. So they're devils. Okay, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, now one of his devices is order out of chaos. And this is what the brother just gave me. He lost his phone, and he was able to find his phone through his technology, right?
Yeah.
All right. You have this thing called sex trafficking. This devil implements sex trafficking. He's behind sex trafficking. All right. They say, what's that dude that just died, Epstein Island? They say that shit's still going on that island. I read some shit the other day where they still bringing children on that island. It never stopped. Okay. But when you get this Quran instituted, that's going to be his antidote, his resolution to stop sex trafficking, because if everybody is marked, right, guess what? You're going to be able to find where every human being is on the planet Earth, and that's going to kill sex trafficking. So he brings the chaos, and then he comes in with the resolution, conflict resolution. He starts the chaos. He causes the chaos, and then he comes in with the resolution. All right? And he manipulates the minds of the simple. And they fall for it. The simple believe every word. All right? But what it say? The devices of Satan will not beguile.
We're not ignorant of Satan's devices.
We're not ignorant of it. It will not beguile the Lord's men. So the Lord's men be like, since we ain't beguiled by your devices, we see you clearly.
If it be possible.
Hey, I'm gonna kill you. That's what this devil gonna do. All right, fuck it.
I can't get them this way. All we're gonna do is take their ass out.
Kill them.
And then we still live.
You gotta go.
So you lose.
Yes.
Dumbass. All right. Brother, the priest said we're finna close it out, brother.
Because you know, we bringing out the truth of the scriptures. You know, I got this word nice in the etymology for the understanding. You know, they look at us what? They look at us bums, and we're against what? The society, right? We're not nice guys. All right?
We don't want to be looked at as nice.
So this is what the definition and etymology is.
Keep it the way you got it. We want to be looked at as whatever you want to deem us as, that's fine. Look at it like that. Yahweh Shah was not like, he was not looked at as the top guy. Listen, Isaiah 53, we desire to see no beauty in him. It was nothing like that. We the same damn way. We just like it. We join hands right with him. Lord, we are the Lord's goodness. Okay, so when this thing hits the fan, man, yes, we're going to be on the TV screen. We know this. All right? We're going to have warning pictures everywhere. And we'll have family contact out.
And what we bringing out to you brothers that's coming in, brothers that been in, they already know it. You can't be scared to die. Be scared to die, that's not funny. All right? Now, if you're in some wicked shit, you should be scared to die. But if you serving the Lord in spirit, in sincerity and truth, you can't be scared of death serving the Lord, man. If somebody want to kill you for teaching the truth of the scriptures, you got to embrace that. You got to be ready to embrace grief, embrace turmoil, embrace tribulation. You're supposed to be setting your mind all right, this one you want to kill me for? Fuck it. Do your worst, okay? Y'all got to look at that movie, Count of Monte Cristo, if y'all didn't get a chance to. All right? Do your worst to me. You want to kill me for telling the truth? John 8:32. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So if you're going to kill me, you're setting me free. And that's the mentality you got to have. And guess what? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of times for you not to fear death and be ready to embrace it. That comes with how much you've supped with the Lord. How much while he may be found, you prayed, you fasted, you studied the scriptures. That's what builds up your faith. He brings these various tribulations and straits on you, and you endure them, okay? And you get stronger and stronger. But if you're scared to die, this ain't for you. Because some of us brothers are going to die. Do I want to die? I'm like, Yahweh Shah. If this cup will pass for me,
yeah, Lord, like,
Lord, if this
Lord,
cup will pass for me,
can I get another way out of this thing?
Can I get another way out of this thing?
Isn't it a plan B or an alternative route?
Yes.
Lord, how got quiet?
You know?
Basically, that quiet didn't know.
No. Hey, and what did he say? Let not my will be done, but
Your
your will be done. That shows you he was in his flesh, and those feelings come up. But you got to be ready to do what our great king. He would say he was like a lamb to a slaughter. When a lamb go to a slaughter, he quiet. All right, he go to the shearer and to the executioner, and he's quiet. He's ready to accept his penalty. All right. That's what we gotta do. That's the mentality you gotta be in. If it's your life, and the Lord let this devil, because whatever this devil do to you, the Lord has foreordained it before you were put in flesh. So if it's your lot to go into a concentration camp and go to the guillotine, you want to do it cheerfully. Because when them 7 brothers from the Maccabees got killed, the damn preacher was mesmerized how they embraced death and wasn't scared. that do something to your enemy's mentality. Like, how the fuck you gonna beat somebody like this that's don't care about dying? They don't give a fuck. We threaten them with death. That ain't doing nothing to them.
And when we watch the movie The Matrix, you see it on there when they were always going to the it was getting that phone call and it was all being transported back to that thing.
Yeah,
what the agent name was? Smith?
Agent Smith.
He put his hand to his head and said, "They're not out yet." So, hey, that's how to Jake in the ministry. He's talking like that right now. Oh yeah, y'all got this right here. Y'all waking up. The Bible says what? Great fear fell upon them that heard this gospel. So they shook right now. Yeah. That was like a shook right now. They ain't great fear right now. But he's saying to himself, they're not out yet. Jake's not out till he be decapitated by this guillotine.
You still got
if not that guillotine and be up on your house shot chair. All right, what else you got?
This is the word nice in the etymology for y'all brothers. It says nice, foolish, ignorant. It says careless, clumsy, weak, poor. So the men of the Lord ain't supposed to be nice at all.
Yeah, we're not looked at as nice at all, man.
Not at all.
The Bible says they desire to see no beauty in him. What? You don't know. We don't have every good thing and every all the things of this world right now. Okay? No, we don't want that, man. All right? You can have that shit, Esau. We looking for the destruction in here immediately, man. So what? Slap.
The prophets would never looked at
like
nice men. They would never looked at as nice men. When the prophets came, they came to prophesy gloom, doom, and goom. All right, and the Lord did tell them something to prophesy that was good tidings. It was far and few in between. This person. All right, they did prophesy gloom, doom, and goom. It wasn't often. Okay, because since Israel been a nation, the kingdom suffered what? Violence. So when the prophets came, for the most part, it was always about something that was going to come upon us that wasn't nice.
Well, that's it. Yahweh spoke about that in Luke the 19th chapter.
Yeah.
He said, though it's hidden from their eyes, he said it's going to come upon you suddenly like this.
And anything that the prophets prophesied nice about that was good, it was for this day and time.
Yes.
And for these modern times.
Yes.
But back then, anything that prophesied nice wasn't for them.
Yeah.
When you came out of the Babylonian captivity, you went right into the Persian captivity. When you came out of the Persian captivity, you went straight into the Greek captivity. When you came out of the Greek captivity, you went straight into the Roman captivity.
Things that were 4 hour time, 4 hour learning.
Yeah, it's 4 hours. The good things that they did prophesy was for these times. All right? And before these times become good to us, this is the worst hell that you ever gonna see with your human eyes. This is gonna be 100 times worse than what they saw.
Yes, brother.
And you gotta be prepared mentally to go through it.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
That's right. So hey, that's the end of the video. Okay, Lord willing, that was very edifying. We're gonna continuously push this. This has to be pushed, and it will be pushed throughout all great millstones, beginning with our elders and apostles, all right, all the way down. Backing it up, it's 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. For necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is me if I preach not the gospel. And a part of being beheaded for Yahweh's testimony for the word of Yahweh is a part of the gospel. But it's got to know that. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the Lord's hopefully elect, who continuously push this gospel throughout the whole planet Earth in these last days. Above all, Shalom. To the few aqua.
Shalom.
See y'all, brother, when I come aboard.